University of Idaho esports coverage brings us right back down here to the basement of the Bruce Pittman Center. We are set for week 2 of Marvel Rivals action. I am undrafted alongside
Bradical.
And we're set for some good competition. University of Idaho Vandals could not get it done against the mighty Michigan Wolverines last week, taking a 0-3 defeat. Meanwhile, they will be going up against... Oh, hang on. We're a little... There we go. Randolph Macon Yellow Jackets, who also suffered a 3-0 defeat of their own last week. So, if anything, it's 2 0-1 teams looking to prove that they are better than their initial start was.
Yeah, both teams just trying to get one map win in the season, but one of them will come out on top, and one of them will be 0-2 to start out the season.
That is how that works, yes.
Yep. We saw some pretty nice flashes from the Vandals last week, even though it was a 0-3 score. There was a couple maps that were close. There was a couple times where they did kind of get dominated, but a couple times. One of the maps was pretty bad, but the other two, they were fairly competitive. And yeah, we saw some flashes. We saw Big G in the role of Vanguard, playing that Emma Frost.
Exclusively, I might add.
Yeah,
and it worked
exclusively,
pretty well.
yeah. I'm pretty sure Big G is a one-trick Emma Frost. It could probably knows a couple other players, but best character, so why not use your best character? We saw some good supports from the Vandals last week. There was a lot of great healing. The thing that was kind of on the down for the Vandals that I'd like to see change up this week is the duelist role. There wasn't a lot of damage output from the Vandals, or a lot of consistent damage output. They did make a couple changes in map 3, and it ended up working pretty nicely in that map 3. So I wonder if they continue with the changes. They swapped to like Hawkeye. I think they like traded out a player or something. So we'll see what the Vandals end up doing, who plays for them this week. But I'm excited to see the match.
Yep. A chance for 2 0-1 teams to go. Coming right up after this, it was a loss against Williamson. Randolph Macon had, which is okay. We will get to see them later. Let's see. Let's check out what week that is. That is
week 4.
Yes, week 4.
So not next week, but the week after. We'll see.
One of the cool things about having as many divisions as the Marvel Rivals ECAC League does is that you get to play everyone in the division at least once. So that means the playoffs usually become a rematch of whoever you played. I believe that is the case across all of the sports for the most part that we have here, all the games we have here.
It's a lot of round robin into playoffs.
Round robin in the playoffs, which is the perfect format in my opinion. I love it. It's not tech. I mean, I think technically round robin would insinuate that you play everyone at least a couple times. It's like a format.
Yeah. No, they play everyone in their division.
Right. Yeah, they play everyone once to determine playoff seeding, which is just fine too. That's how it ends up working a lot of the time. But yeah, we're set. If you guys can tell, we got new jerseys.
Oh, true.
These are pretty
just came in.
Yeah,
fresh out the bag.
Yeah, just came in. I was told they would be coming in mid-November, and here I am wearing them 2 days later.
Christmas came early.
I told, I believe it was maybe not our varsity, but one of our Rocket League teams that it was coming in mid-November, and they're just kind of they're going to come in today. I don't know if they're in today, but they'll come in their next practice/game to see their jerseys. So we'll see. Looks like we're getting – that's still the practice. That is the Marvel Rivals team.
They're not in
right
the
there.
lobby just yet, the custom match lobby. Yep. So it will be a little bit. But in the meantime, yesterday our Valorant team ended up playing Valorant Varsity. And they did come out with an overtime victory of Game 3. If you guys haven't checked it out, I know there was quite a bit of viewers yesterday. But if you haven't checked it out, it's honestly a really good series. One of my favorite series I've casted. The third map was actually insane. Yeah, it was super fun to cast, super fun to watch. And Vandals came out with the win.
Yes.
So.
As always, we appreciate the support regardless. And, of course, on Monday, it was a great routing by the Vandals Rainbow Six team. I was behind the broadcast for that one.
We both were.
It was a fun time. Got a good chance to showcase their skills.
A very
good chance.
Yeah.
We love to see that. Just, I won't say dominating, but it was a great effort out of the Idaho team that go around. But, yeah. Coming up, we'll have, I don't know, are we streaming Overwatch on Thursdays?
No, we do Rocket League.
Oh, that's true. We'll have Rocket League on Thursdays, and then, as always, League of Legends on Friday. We did look it up earlier, and the Halloween, I guess, episode of Vandal Esports will fall on the Friday, so the League of Legends casters are likely going to be dressing up. Just something to look forward to. Yeah, I know. I want to see.
I want to see a Joe Vandal.
Joe Vandal. Just get the mascot costume in here. They wouldn't mind, right? They gotta have.
No, I want to see a custom made.
Just a custom made
Joe Vandal.
You just gotta.
Hey, I think shadowy figure can pull off a Joe Vandal.
Take out the old Jane Vandal costume. It's got to be here somewhere, right? Somewhere stuffed in the echelons of the KB Dome.
True. And we got a reference picture right there.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Get the helmet that we have for our exclusive eSport logo back there. Which, might I say, just looks fire under this new setup. All in all, it's great. Shout out to the grinders of this team over the summer getting all of this done. We showed up whenever we showed up at the start of the semester to have a brand new shiny studio waiting for us.
I know. I was pleasantly surprised.
No, I was hyped. We've gone from, the growth of the program. We've gone from my first stream was on a couch in the back room of the actual lab to going in what's now just the broadcast room, casting there. And then now we got our very own caster room.
Yeah, we're advancing quickly.
Which is...
Thanks to the support of... University of Idaho, couple other sponsors as well. We have Monster that we'd like to thank for helping support our program. The Monster Energy drink. If you need some energy, crack a Monster, crack it open, drink it up, sip it up. It's tasty and it keeps you energized. It's what you need out of a drink. And it helps me stay awake for studying. So,
yes. Oh, studying. Just did a midterm Tuesday. It was great. It's midterm week at the University of Idaho campus. Yeah, certainly. I think. Yeah.
Woo! But right now, something way more important than midterms: video games.
Video games, of course. Don't tell your parents we said that.
Yeah. What?
Theoretically, yes. At the pro scene, at least, that does usually hold true.
Yeah, but so far throughout all the games, the first week the Vandals were throughout the games played very nicely. I think we came out with an 11-3 record throughout the games. Last week, it was a bit of a struggle for us. Bit
of a slowdown.
We did slow down. But so far, the start of this week, it's looking like it's going back up. So we are positive on the season, which is always a good thing.
It's been a good start for the varsity teams, at least. 2 wins from the varsity teams thus far, as far as I know. Maybe the Street Fighter team or whatever. I don't know. All of those. But yeah. Back to the game itself at hand. One thing I wanted to bring up before we started was the ult usage being a big factor, not just of Marvel Rivals in general for the meta, but how it influences a match. Let's see.
How
Yeah.
how it wins like team fights?
Yeah, how it
Or-
wins team fights and just going into it, what do you think that the Vandals want to do different to get the win this time?
Yeah. Something I noticed last week is there was a couple of times where it seems like there was miscommunication with the support ults, especially. The support ults, sometimes they double support ulted, which that's a rule of Marvel Rivals. That's like number one rule. Oh, you don't want to double support ult because then it doesn't give you the value that the ults give you.
Yeah, I know I've broken that a few times.
Yeah,
in my personal
yeah.
play.
I mean, it always happens, but in this sort of setting, you definitely want to try and stay away from it because this isn't ranked. This is ECAC League.
Yep. All your teammates have headsets in which you can communicate with, which definitely makes for better gameplay than ranked. So at least there's that. This isn't just a random ranked match.
True.
Yes.
That is indeed true. And also, carrying on about the ults, it wasn't just the support ults. There was also a couple times where there was a DPS ult, or I saw Emma Frost ult into like the enemy's support ult. So then there's no value to be had because you never want to ult into the support ult. If the support ult is already down, you save your ults till after it's down.
The synergy of the ults happening, not necessarily all at once, but to give a team an advantage is what makes Marvel Rivals run, and we hope that that's a big difference in this game.
Yeah, just making sure that you calm to each other, and you don't want to mistime the ults. You want to use them in the right spots because one ult can decide a full team fight if you use it correctly. And there was a couple flashes of these ults from the Vandals. There was a couple good like combo ults. I saw like an Emma Frost plus a Phoenix ult. So they were all stunned in place, and then Phoenix came in and just dove and boom, fiery blast. I saw some good, I saw some good Groot ults happening from the Vandals too. So there is a lot of highlights from the Vandals. So, but it's just not like very consistent. It was week 1, so we'll see if they can have a bit more consistency going into week 2.
Yep. Another difference we saw was that sub to Hawkeye in that third map. Mm-hmm. Depending on if we see that again or not, could be a difference in this match. I thought that I didn't actually initially think that the comp pick for Hawkeye was good, but it turned out pretty well.
Yeah, they proved you wrong.
Yeah, Hawkeye turns out pretty well when you actually know how to, shoot the gun, which I don't know how to do. I guess it's a bow, but you know what I mean. When you know how to aim at your targets, which the 3 times I play Hawkeye, I was not able to do at all. That's why I'm a support.
Yeah.
All I got to do is...
Well, I tried it once. I guess I'll be healing.
No, I tried it once. Now we'll just auto-lock with Wanda.
Yeah, with Wanda.
Which we did see Wanda, too, in the last run. Which is... It's interesting that, I do say that I do believe that this is very even gameplay. Like, I think ECAC did a good job of having even teams. I did not watch Randolph Macon's matchup. But I did watch Idaho's, obviously.
Hey, we'll watch them today. So.
And I think even though they took the defeat, I do think that it was a pretty solid effort. They could have gotten it with just a few more synergy in the ult usage and not just getting any egregious picks. Maybe getting a few egregious picks of their own. But we'll see how this goes. Hey, broadcast, can we get over to the player cam, like the pillar cam, see if they're any closer to getting in?
One character I was kind of pleasantly surprised to see was Jeff the Land Shark.
Yes.
So we'll see if that comes into play today for the Vandals.
All right.
But here we are. Round 1.
It's Hell's Heaven again for Domination, which Domination didn't go all that well in the first run.
Yeah.
So we'll see if any difference. Okay, immediately Cloak and Dagger ban, so we're going off of that type of game.
Emma Frost ban. They might have done their little research on the Vandals. Just a straightaway Emma Frost ban. I mean, it's openly accessible information.
This
So
is true.
why not use it?
We're going to have to see Big G flex here. That's a good scouting report right there. They do that immediately. I like that from the team.
And then they save Invisible Woman. Very good healer. Okay,
Celestial Groot on the Idaho side. Idaho going to be orange. And then that is Randolph Macon over in blue.
You think that's orange?
Is that red?
That is red. That's like
It's like
the
a
reddest.
reddish
It's
orange,
red
I guess.
versus blue. It's not blue
okay,
versus
but it's
orange.
not that red. I guess it is more of a lighter red, but this is true.
Yeah,
It's more of a lighter red, to be fair.
man.
I've been looking at Rainbow Six, so I guess
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
readjust. I guess it's a red.
Vandals banned Black Panther. They banned Black Panther a lot last week as well. They just really do not want to go against a Black Panther,
That's
I
true.
guess.
Did we in the Wazoo? Did they just get obliterated by a Black Panther or something?
I don't remember a Black Panther being played.
Maybe they
so.
just don't like Black Panther. It's understandable. Used well, Black Panther is not fun to play against, especially a support main such as myself can attest to. Very well. He's almost impossible to dodge if it's played extremely well.
Yeah, we see a Midnight ban and then a save on the Magneto. So 2 Vanguards are saved, Magneto and Groot. We'll see what the Vandals are going to have for their second save here. It could be Luna Snow, or it could be Bucky too.
Or it'll be Ultron. Okay.
Ultron.
Haven't seen Ultron. Haven't seen Ultron yet, so we'll see how this turns out. I am also interested to see who Big G is going to go to this time around. We'll wait on the final ban. I'm going to guess that Nakos probably sticks Luna here. If I had to guess. Okay.
A Punisher ban.
Why
Okay.
not? Yeah. Turret can be lethal.
Yeah, and
It's also-
Punisher's really good into Ultron.
This is true. It's like that can be like a one-man turret there if used very well.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a team up there? I don't think so. Can't remember.
Wait, where?
That team up? No, I don't know.
Oh.
Don't think so. Okay.
Punisher and who?
Yeah. Punisher and Ultron.
Oh, I don't believe
I
so.
don't think so, no. I
Yeah.
thought there was for a second, but no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Iron Man ban.
on the final ban, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, we got main healer, Mysticism, and then Mantis, who was doing pretty good in the first map until Mantis got, like, the ultra ban hammer against Michigan all other times throughout. Ooh. Jeff. Okay, so now they're going to go 2 main healers there.
No, they're going.
Oh, they have triple.
Yeah,
I stand
triple
corrected.
support, and then they're going for double shields, and their DPS is magic.
Lone DPS is mad. Okay.
I am a little concerned by Randolph's ability to do damage. The magic is going to have to pop off. Usually, if you do like triple support, you want to have either like a Bucky, a Phoenix, a Punisher, one of those type of damage dealers, instead of a dive character. This could work. The double shields and triple support, it's going to be hard for the Vandals to get some kills here. It's going to be a lot of survivability. Looking at Vandals comp, we see a Groot, Doctor Strange, a lot of same characters we saw last week. We see a Mantis, so that damage amplification can definitely help that Bucky to do the damage. But here we are.
I would say, as we get to this opening set here, I'm more interested in the fact that they go 3 main healers as opposed to having an Adam Warlock or maybe an Ultron. They're just going to go full heal here.
Yeah, it could be like kind of a DPS Jeff approach, possibly. But Vandals already picked someone off, was revived by Rocket, so it is still a 6-on-6. BC Bat's doing a good job with the Groot walls, pushing forward here. Doctor Strange being a little menace on site, but Vandals got a lot of control on site so far.
Much happened. Is that Strange v. Strange matchup?
Oh.
Yes.
Wow, Groot already has the ult and uses it, and it pays off big time. Triple kill.
Great timing, too, as Idaho was going down. That's a great counter ult there. Oh, it does go down too. It looks like that's going to be a Randolph Macon capture anyway.
Yeah, during that ult, just 3 of the Vandals went down at the same time, and I don't think there was an ult used at all to take them down. They just, I think Magic got in there, got the supports, and then that was able to lead to Vandal team death.
So comp is working pretty well. This was a problem last week from the Idaho team. They need to stop targeting the tanks and go for supports, especially with 3 of them.
Oh, great isolation from Big G to find the Magic. And that's gonna... Okay,
that's a good cancel out. Nice.
That Magneto doesn't find any value there through the support ult.
Ultron went down on the Idaho side.
There is a revive from Rocket, and in the meantime, he also uses his ult, getting some damage and some heals. Jeff finding a kill.
Both supports down on Idaho's side. That'll probably just about do it for that team fight. Oh no, I stand corrected. Ultron's still out. We're seeing most of...
No, I think Ultron just respawned, so he wasn't.
Oh yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, I was correct. I thought I saw it down. Yeah, no.
Yeah, but it's also a triple support for the Vandals right now.
Yeah, we're seeing the triple support meta is kind of, especially in the pro scene. You're seeing it in sometimes in rank, but in the pro scene, this has been the comp so far.
Yeah, here we go. A Doctor Strange portal onto site. Zombie finding one, but there is a support ult on site for Randolph. The survivability.
Nice walls. Not doing anything. 2 down over on the Yellow Jacket side.
Can't find any picks. The Vandals can't. Magic trying to find the squishies, but only finding the tanks here. Can't really get any value, but it's already overtime. Randolph is at 99%. That was a nice shot from Haz right there.
And targeting the right people at the right time.
Oh, but
wait. Oh, great wall by Groot. Magneto could not escape.
Oh, and there's a Doctor Strange portal to get right back onto site. Oh, they don't find the Doctor Strange elimination. That would have been pretty big for the Vandals to try and stagger Randolph. And they're still trying to force their way through that portal. Here's a Vandal support ult. And yeah, everyone that went through that portal got obliterated. The Magic trying to survive, but
not lasting long. Yep, the portal did not work there, but they're reattacking quickly pretty soon here. That was a quick regroup.
It was. They like just died, and Doctor Strange is already back.
Maybe that was.
Oh wait, that's Magneto.
Yeah,
silly me. 2 shields.
More of a less of a full planned portal and less of just let's go and see what happens and we'll regroup.
Yeah, they really tried to force that portal. I think because it was overtime, but here we are. Vandals making a lot of progress on site here. Some great healings from both sides, but Doctor Strange finds a pick on one of the Vandals. It was Groot, so they are down to 1 Vanguard.
Strange and Ultron, the dogfight in the air.
Oh, Magic finding one on the supports. Oh, 2 supports for Vandals go down, and that's going to lead to the full team elimination. It's only Groot. It's left to Groot, the hero. And yeah, he doesn't get there in time. Groot's not the fastest. And that is going to be capture point 1 on map number 1.
So I saw some great targeting on the Yellow Jacket side. Supports were going down first in pretty much every encounter. You'd love to see that on that side. The game plan is a success when that happens every time.
Yeah, Magic did a very good job on getting in the backlines, but also Doctor Strange, I saw, got a lot of picks on the supports. Yeah, so both of them combine, getting the supports, and that's what you need to do if you don't have a lot of damage dealers. You need to go for those supports to try and get the team fight win, and that's what they did, and they came out on top.
Yes, great gameplay, great strategy there. And no switches as expected. They'll keep that comp that worked pretty well on the Randolph Macon side.
Okay, 2 duelists now for Idaho, so they're venturing off from the triple support. The triple support they haven't found too much success with from week 1 nor that first capture point. So let's see if Hella and Bucky can start to deal some damage. Hella especially is really good at dealing a lot of damage here.
Hella's a good pick here against a comp. Just needs to find space with that flyaway and get to the supports. Need to do what Randolph Macon has been doing to Idaho.
Yeah, has already found a pick on Bionic. One duelist down on the side of the Vandals, and they are just kind of backing them. I think they are playing a passive for him to come back. Oh, but the tanks got super low there, but great supports.
That double shield is working perfectly. It is nasty from Randolph Macon.
Oh, nice pick from Hella here for Vandals. There is a support ult, but has counters it with his ultimate. Oh, great counter ult from Haz as Magneto to get that Invisible Woman down. PC Bats goes down, and Vandals are going to have to try and retreat and regroup.
So seemingly they're, what is this, 0 for 4 on the team fights, have all gone towards the Randolph Macon side. And they're doing it perfectly. Hey, this is a good comp.
Hey, Vandals won
I didn't think so. I guess they'd attack. Yeah, kind of. With the Strange Portal, but I feel like that was more of a, let's see what happens.
Yeah. I don't know if that was a misclick or what. But here we go. A support ult coming into play. Doesn't find too much value, but PC Bats actually finds a kill, and Toxic Ray gets a kill with his ult on the support. Oh, great Doctor Strange ult right here.
Only got one, though. Oh, no, there goes two.
Yeah, finds two with it.
And the Magneto shield.
It's a 4v4 on site right now. Oh, Doctor Strange corners that ultra. How does he get out of there alive? That is absurd.
Man.
Great movement from Toxic Ray.
That's another one. Down goes Bucky. That's pretty much another total team win. Man, this is going well if you're on the Yellow Jacket side.
Yes, great healing on this side of Randolph College. Oh, but here we are. Hella ult comes into play. A support ult to cancel it, and I didn't even realize
that was
map. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to the percent. None of the Vandals could get on point there. Just Randolph putting on so much pressure, getting those initial picks. And yeah, Chompasaur with the MVP, 20-2, only dying twice. That's what you like to see out of the Vanguard. Lots of damage coming out of Randolph with the Vanguards. And also, PC Bats, 14k damage as Groot is also really nice. He did a very good job getting SVP for the Vandals. Just, you do want to see some of the damage numbers from the Duelist be a little bit higher. Or not even the damage. You want to see the final hits. Final hits are the stat that I look for, especially with a Duelist, because that's them making plays, taking initiative, finishing off the kills on either the supports or Duelists, and allowing for that team fight win. But, yeah, that is going to be map number 1-0 in favor of Randolph.
I'll go team by team here. The Randolph Macon Yellow Jacket squad, they had that comp in mind, and they executed that pretty much perfectly, especially in that second map. I don't think they lost a single team fight there. You could consider. No, they did not.
No.
That was some great planning. Just having that solo one dive, if Magic can do her job, which did happen. You did see that poke and that damage. It could be GG with the double shield from Magneto and Strange. That gets great protection from your supports. I think Idaho needs to pull out, in my opinion. I would like to see a dive comp in this second one.
A dive comp?
Yeah, to get past the shields. Especially, Hello was a decent pick. Hello was a good pick.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Bucky is the move here.
Yeah, the thing with a dive comp is it is kind of hard to go against a triple support, but whatever the Vandals were doing, they do have to change up. So a dive comp could end up working for them there.
Yes, that would be my suggestion. I could be wrong, though. They could stick it out with triple support and just attempt to execute better. I could see it working. Mysticism in particular, I think, has is doing well in the support realm. Heals when is needed, damage when is needed, ults when needed for the most part there. Except for that, I would like to see more cohesive ult usage from Idaho. Randolph Macon, on the other hand, just doing that perfectly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change a single thing about that round.
Yeah, I mean, with that type of win, you probably shouldn't change up anything. But the bans from Idaho will decide if they can continue going for what they're going.
We'll see who they ban. I don't. Who would you go for here?
I mean, the Vanguards were causing a lot of ruckus there. So I'd either ban Doctor Strange or Magneto, either one of those. Not both of them.
Yes.
Just one of them, just to get rid of the double shields. But also, that was a really good ban from Randolph, the Emma Frost ban.
Yes.
Because Emma Frost is really good into Vanguard shields. Because of that grab and kick, and can misplace them a lot. So that was a very good ban from Randolph. And there are a couple characters that are good against shielding. The one I love and I'm kind of a main for is the Thing.
Yes.
Thing is very good at disrupting the shield. He has the punch that can go straight through it. And he also puts on pressure with the dive as well. And I have seen Vandals play the Thing before, so I would like to see the Thing. No personal bias at all. That I totally don't want to see. But I think the Thing would have been perfect in that matchup right there.
Yeah, me personally, just absolutely no bias at all. But Luna Snow, I think, would be a decent pick here from Idaho. No bias at all. Not a Luna Snow main. Not anymore, really. Hey, now the bronze grind means that I'm basically a penny main, honestly. Get out of bronze after the rank resets.
Yeah.
The good thing about the higher competitive levels, or here, is that we'll get to see bans. So I think that's not a terrible idea. I would stick Strange, I say, on the Idaho side. Stick with Strange, and then Thing could be a decent idea just to mix up something. But at the end of the day, gotta target supports first. That is how it goes.
True.
That's like saying it's like saying we got to execute on third down, right? It's obvious, but it needs to happen, right?
It's easier said than done.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing.
Yeah, and before the match, we were talking about how crucial ult usage was, and on the side of Randolph, they perfectly timed their support ults. They did a lot of counter support ults to Duelist ult or a Vanguard ult. Very nicely timed, and that triple support did allow them to have an easier time to do that. And then also Magneto was very nice to counter the Invisible Woman ult on the side of the Vandals. Did a good job. I think hit the counter ult once or twice in that match. So yeah, Magneto is a big problem for the Vandals, and I would like to see it banned.
Idaho does not like Cloak and Dagger. They're not. Oh, Emma Frost is gone too. Okay, so that's the exact same bans as the first round.
Yeah.
Which I am sure that the Yellow Jackets are perfectly okay with.
Yeah, I mean it worked out for them last time.
They'll save Magneto. Okay, so they like the shields. I would imagine that Idaho wouldn't really want to ban Strange. Okay, they'll save Groot. That's interesting.
I mean,
they do want to.
PC Bats did very nice.
Did do pretty well.
Groot.
Yeah, it did have some. Did have some ults. Yeah, that's not a terrible pick. We're all right with that, I think.
Oh, and I was talking about banning Magneto, but Magneto is saved. Okay, yeah. So yeah, the magic was causing a bit of havoc for the Vandals,
particularly in the back line.
Yeah,
as we were seeing there.
Yeah, Vandals need to try and have better protection on the back line. Namor is pretty good against dive, so that is a very nice pick from Idaho right there.
And Randolph Macon doesn't like Moon Knight. I don't blame them. I don't either.
Yeah, who does? Oh my gosh.
The moon wants you.
Every second.
Every second. I believe they've nerfed that old since then, but man, it was bad.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day of Season 2. They'll save Ultron. Okay. They had some good uses out of Ultron. Stayed alive a little longer with Ultron. So yeah, I would say that's a good pick. We'll see the final ban here. Looking pretty similar.
I know. Yeah, the bans are looking very similar.
Invisible Woman pick on the Yellow Jacket side.
I think they're on.
Okay, so
there we go. Doctor Strange getting banned is nice. That is a good ban from the Vandals to get rid of that double shield right there.
That was a mirror though for the most part there. So we'll see if we may see a Flex Magneto here from the other Vanguard on the Idaho side. We'll see. Wait for this final ban. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, this doesn't want the fly comp. Understandable. Although with Rocket, I mean Rocket can evade that pretty well. I guess it's not too well. And you have Namor. Well, I don't know if they'll choose that or not, but Namor's great against fly. We'll see. That's interesting.
Okay, so they're going triple support, 2 damage dealers, and 1 tank in PC Bats. Groot as solo tank is actually pretty good.
Interesting.
Yeah, because Groot loves to get healed. I know that's pretty obvious, but it is kind of hard for Groot to stop damage.
Yes.
He has the walls, but like having a shield or something is much better to stop damage right there.
Yeah, it's not impossible though. We'll have. All right. Well, Convergence is always fun. I love this map. Just like Off Tangent, this map is so fun to play on like 90% of the time.
Yeah, I do really like this map a lot. This initial section is always pretty hard to take the point.
Yeah,
but after that, it's
the map design is great, right? Because it's easy to it's hard to capture the point. Sorry, wrong words there. Mince it up. And then it kind of becomes harder to capture, and then by the end of it, it slows down a bit. This is a very interesting map that kind of depends on how the attackers want to attack this section. And I think...
Oh, boy. We see a Venom. This is going to cause a lot of annoyance for the Vandals. Venom is like top 3 most annoying characters to go against.
So we 100%... Oh, gosh. This is going to be fun to watch.
He's stalking his prey.
Yep. He's
kind of getting damaged, though. Oh, my gosh.
The idea here, I would believe, is to just have Venom just be an annoyance on the front line, especially with that solo tank, as they'll figure out pretty soon here. If Groot gets out, I believe the whole comp will just fall apart on Idaho's side. We'll see what happens, though. The Ultron sticking with it.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, Groot. I wouldn't go that fast, too quick. Do something, though.
Yeah, that is just the Vandals' mission, is to save Groot. Good job from Groot to go back to try and save the back line right there.
Great pick. Hela is already down.
Yeah, but should come back relatively fast here. They are pretty close to spawn. And yeah, it's just a lot of ult farming right now. Healer's doing a good job on keeping PC Bats alive. And as I say that, he got pretty low. But he's back to full health. 3 supports on him will do the job there. Oh, Groot
that's interesting. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I don't know. He was low.
It was kind of a forced one, I'd like to say, but Toxic Ray does find the Venom kill.
Amplifier on the other side. Luna does have...
double support ult in here. Oh, the Amplifier just got DPS down, so that was a very good support ult.
Shredded.
It did. Yeah, everyone was focusing that Groot, and Groot was in the Invisible Woman ult, so... Yeah, his team couldn't really see him.
The underrated DPS of the machine gun from Rocket. It's not like, it's not like Adam Warlock DPS or anything, but can absolutely shred up damage, and we saw that there. Man, I'm just saying, characters are being used to perfection on the Yellow Jacket side. Just whoever is picked.
Indeed. I love this Ultron skin, by the way.
That is sick.
Holy aura.
Yeah, absolutely.
Holy aura.
Ultron just has aura on it.
Yeah, he does. Oh, Groot is super low. Gets back in there. Yeah, Vandals are trying a different approach to sight here. Trying this right side instead of the main way.
They predicted it pretty well, though. Ults were popped as soon as they saw the first round in.
Oh, nice pick from Big G right there onto the Hela. Mysticism getting one on Venom.
It was Venom, though. That would have been a lot better if it was a support.
Okay, here's Hela ult, and yeah, actually Vandals come away with the team fight win.
I believe. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be enough time. They're going to wait. It looks like. Yeah, Venom's just staying away. They're going to get the cap here. Not too bad. right at the minute left timer.
Yeah,
something can still happen.
That's pretty nice time to capture that first point.
Yep.
I'd say that's probably the goal, is to try and have like 2 minutes or something at least afterwards. But they have
3 minutes to do something. And this point isn't too hard to get up to the second one here.
Okay, Hella ult coming in. Could get DPS down. It seems like the Vandals are just going to ignore it and support ult.
Just to get away. But that was just Hella, though. There's 2 more left. We'll see if they recognize that. Maybe they game planned around. Still got the squid thing. Oh, that's a support ult, though. I guess that's not too relevant. Uh-oh.
Okay. Groot plus Namor combo finds one. Namor picking off Nikos as well.
Oh, what a snipe. Man, I just love watching Magneto get the on time. The target. The leading. Oh my goodness, that's nasty.
Yeah. Good job from Toxic Ray for not actually dying there and not getting staggered.
That is Namor very good against Flyers. Just, again, interesting with the bin Iron Man. I guess you just don't like Iron Man. Again, don't blame him. But against Ultron in particular,
I think the Iron Man ban is to stop his team up. His team up is
Aha, with oh, they still haven't. Yeah, that's true. Forgot about that. That is likely the move. Although, have we seen?
It's not with Hulk anymore. It's
oh yeah,
Namor.
That's
true.
Namor. They nerfed the Hulk.
But Groot's doing a good job at holding this front line for the Vandals. Ooh, okay, a pick in the favor of Vandals. That Venom keeps getting picked off first.
It's working too. Nice.
Yeah, Venom does get revived, so he's back in the fight. But the Vandals are doing a lot of damage right now.
Great time to throw that out. Just stalled for a second.
Making things happen. Great Groot wall to try and
Groot gonna hold him wall him here?
Separate them. Oh,
and that.
Okay, support ult to counter it, and Groot is in the support ult. He's invisible. The healers can't see you, Groot.
Great job at the counter support ult there from Invisible Woman.
Yeah, that single-handedly shifted the momentum of that fight. That one support ult.
PC Leia, good stuff there. Love to see that.
Stay alive, Rocket! But heal me too, because I'm going to die. Oh, bummer. Okay, both of those supports go down. A little pause on the match.
little spectator pause. Behind the scenes, don't look.
Yeah. Idaho has 4 ults at their disposal, 2 supports, and 2 damage, so they definitely can use these to try and win this team fight.
Going.
I know, this is POV your Rocket.
Great spot, too. See if Idaho can
just hold the right click.
Oh, they did.
That's all you do.
Idaho can recognize this. An Ultron beam just...
Man, Nor Chief is getting picked off a lot as Venom. Big G finding one with the ult. He finds another. Great ult.
Venom out. Venom. Oh, Venom had armor and got away from that, but that's all right. That's what Venom does.
Yeah, but the Vandals get 4 there, make it almost a team kill. I think one of Randolph ran away, but it is overtime, and they're going to try and get to this checkpoint before Randolph comes back. Do they get there? Yes, they do. They get to the checkpoint. So now they have 1 minute and 25 on the clock to make something happen. So far, a very good push from the Vandals.
This is some great ult usage because remember, look up top right there. They still have 4 left if something starts going wrong. I would say... Okay.
Oh, boy.
All right,
goes down.
Good target. Good team target there.
Yes, and that's gonna be a chain reaction.
Yep,
all the Vandals going down.
It's gonna be a regroup. It's a stagger right now. And Hella's hiding, getting some more damage in.
Yeah, Hella on the side of the Yellow Jackets has been doing a lot of work, getting a lot of final hits and a lot of damage on the Vandals.
This Rocket's been sneaky the whole game. I like to see the death stat after.
Yeah, I mean, Rocket is like the least killed character, I feel like, because he's always in the back or in like a random spot.
And is a slimy rat who's just impossible to kill.
That darn rodent in my walls, where is he?
I believe that should be the smallest hitbox in the game, yeah? I don't know why.
Yeah, it definitely is.
definitely
Oh,
is.
it could be Jeff. I don't know.
Oh, technically, yeah. Jeff seems, well, other than the dive,
But-
it's a little.
Yeah, getting kind of carried away. Chompasaur getting a ult kill right there. And oh my gosh, Randolph finding 4 of the Vandals. And that's going to be a big reset for the Vandals. But there's 1 second
Not
left on the
good.
match.
Not going to do it.
And that's going to do it. But overall, getting 2 there is that's a pretty good push.
Yep.
So Vandals definitely have a chance on defender side. I am curious to see if they're going to change anything up on defense.
We'll see on defense. Now, 2 is doable. It's definitely doable. We've won our fair share of matches with only doing 2. But needs to be a pretty defensive comp.
It looks like they're just doing the same thing. I mean, it
That's all right.
worked pretty well for them.
Well, it worked on attack. Ultron's going to have to... you know, I kind of like this comp. Maybe even more for holding defensively. Let's see. Mysticism on Namor. Okay, this could work.
Randolph doesn't change anything at all either. So no one really changes characters. They're both going to run it back.
For now.
Except they're changing sides.
Yep, we'll see how the Idaho defense holds up.
I really like that Luna skin, actually. I haven't seen that one.
But that's my skin. You play with me, right?
Oh, really? That's your skin?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
That's the one. Well, you get that.
Well, I never die, so, like, I never spectate.
Oh, that's true.
And then I only
Subtle.
focus on the enemies, so I never look at my support
Subtle
ever.
flex.
So,
I don't look at you ever. Anyway. You don't need heals.
Yeah, the big
You're
old
just-
Groot or thing on the map.
Yeah, you're just that good. You don't even need heals. I throw the snowflake on you and I forget.
True.
Send him 2-3 years, snowflake, and forget. Nobody got that reference. Whatever. Moving on.
Yeah, no, I
No,
didn't
it's all right. I
understand,
understand.
but I'm sure it was a good reference.
was very niche.
I bet it was really
It
nice.
wasn't even that executed. But it's a pretty niche reference. If anyone got that, please tell me. I will be very happy with you.
Feel accomplished.
Yep. Anyway, I will.
Oh, Venom's
boy, they're going
already
in
here
quickly.
on site. Oh my
Nice.
gosh, he just got annihilated. Namor with 3 with the turrets.
Rocket is going to go down soon.
And
Just getting chipped. Yeah.
wow,
That is
just annihilation
great
right there.
capture, man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Chompasaur got like 5 or 6 kills right there. That was
a great capture. Especially, it all started with the Venom there, and then from there it was just a total nightmare for Idaho. It was very quickly cleaned up. That's an amazing capture.
yeah, I don't think Venom found too much like value on that first half, but definitely there he's doing a good job. He is definitely better on the offensive side, but does get picked off, as I was saying, just a little bit too aggressive right there. Mysticism finding one on Hella. This could be Vandal's opportunity to try and get a reset happening. Make up for some of the time that they lost before. Oh my gosh! Chompasaur with a great ultimate right there.
What a combo.
That Groot Namor combo is an
stand
OG one, and it always works.
What a combo right there on the ults. I would like to see that out of Idaho, just comboing the ults as opposed to just throwing them out.
They've tried
Yeah.
the Namor Groot ult a couple times. It just,
Yeah,
it hasn't
didn't
really
quite
worked.
work. That one worked to perfection, though. Yes, that was huge.
Yeah, Randolph continuing this pursuit. Haven't been stopped yet.
Marching forward. This is going to be a tough stop. On this checkpoint here for a minute, and then not too much more.
This little spot on the map is definitely a nice choke point for defenders. Oh, Mysticism surviving with little HP does get healed at the end there.
Yeah, but it's been a problem. Pop that ult, and absolutely nothing was happening. I don't know if that was the right time for DPS ult.
All right, Ultron ult comes out, gets
happening.
targeted though.
To be fair, when a guy yells extermination, usually you want to go after him.
Yeah, I don't want to be exterminated. A bit of a missed Namor ult on the side of Randolph.
Oh, all right, Luna goes.
2 support
Only
ults
2
in
out
play,
there?
but it's only Luna and
They're gonna
the support ult.
I think the move is they're gonna try and fight it out, but as soon as Okay, so that was interesting. I would have preferred to have the no stagger there. Maybe a panic ult. That's okay. I do it too, especially as Luna.
Yeah, I
Certainly
think
happens.
Luna was trying to stall for the teammates to get back on site to make an overtime push, but
this will be a cap. There's only 2 ults left. Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, again, some strategies executed perfectly on the Randolph Macon side. And we're seeing that great. Oh, we needed 3-2 there. That'll put Idaho down 2. And it's looking a lot like week 1 this time around.
Yeah, that on offense, the Vandals did a very good job.
Did you see that?
Gosh.
Oh my goodness.
42 and 30,000 damage. Oh my gosh, that Namor putting in work.
That wasn't even a full match or anything. That's insane.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not a stats guy. I don't like looking at stats after matches, but man, that's crazy to see.
26 final hits. Yep. Yeah, that Namor did so much work. Those turrets did a ton of it as well. Both Namors actually getting the respective MVP on their teams. Mysticism would support that first map, but swapped to Duelist and put in some work. So I'm curious to see if Vandals will continue to have Mysticism as a Duelist here, because that is a lot of damage. PC Bats having a good game, getting a lot of heals throughout there. But overall, the team play from Randolph outdid the Vandals. There was just a couple solo ults I saw. That Luna one at the end. I know Luna was probably like stalling for time, waiting for the teammates to come back, but it is. You would have liked to save it for that.
It is. It is scary. You see, they're right next to the objective there, but that was like on the checkpoint. It would have been a second. I would have liked to see that being used like for the final push there instead. But again, I also use Luna Snow. I understand when that happens. I've done that many times, as you probably know. Gosh, nothing's worse than a support man when you just pop it and everyone is already dead, either from your team or the others.
Oh, guess I'm healing myself.
Yeah, you know how awkward it is when like your entire team is just standing at you while you're dancing
around? So guys, where do you go?
Yeah, the other day I was playing a match and an Adam Warlock ult did the revival, and everyone was already dead from the other side. Yeah, he was like, I remember like the chat was like, my bad. It was like, I was a good idea, except we were just dominating them already so hard that nobody died. So it's kind of awkward. Just saying, born again. Nobody was dead. Nobody was dead, Adam.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but
what?
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
What is? I was just gonna ask you a question. Yeah. What is?
Ask away.
What would you like to see out of Idaho to try and get a map here, just in general?
Something that happened that map. I think after that first point, they just got obliterated. I would like to see a bit of adaptation and change up the comp a little. We saw no changing up the comp at all, really, for the Vandals once the match actually started. And I think if something's not working, don't just keep doing the same thing. Change it up a bit.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Oh, no. Please tell.
Over
tell.
and over again, expecting a different result. My Vaz accent is terrible. Excuse me. That is a reference from the hit acclaimed game Far Cry 3. But yes, that is the point we're going at. Doing the same thing over and over again. If it's not working, I'd say switch off of it. Do something. I liked Ultron in theory, but I don't know. Maybe we can get more value elsewhere from there. On the other hand, as I said, the last map. Randolph Macon, I do not see anywhere that I do not see an improvement. This has been a almost flawless map.
They have been playing very well. Those ult combos with Namor and Groot, those were awesome to see. Just great ult usage. I think this is like ult usage like differential. But the Vandals, to be fair, did definitely have better ults that map than map number 1.
100%. We are seeing an improvement already in that aspect from the Idaho team. But we're running into Randolph Macon, they've developed that, and it's been working. I don't know, man. If I was gonna say if you can change one thing, they don't need to change a thing. They don't. This has been an extremely well map, even better than Michigan did last week.
Yeah, the only thing I can nitpick about Randolph Macon is the Venom didn't really get a ton of value. Had like a little bit of highlights, but got picked off a lot.
This is true. You do not want to see, I believe it was the most deaths out of your Venom, especially when you have the armor and the options to get out of death situations. I would say that is one adjustment that Rudolph Macon could make, but I don't know. Honestly, the poke and the dive that Venom was doing, it wasn't the greatest we've ever seen, right? It wasn't phase level good, but it was still pretty effective in doing the
phase
jobs.
level good, yeah.
Wasn't phase level, it wasn't it wasn't like, Patrick Mahomes. But
yeah. Wasn't nothing like him.
Yeah, nothing like Patrick Mahomes, man. Yeah. Zero penalties.
Anyways, back to esports.
Yeah, back to esports.
Yeah.
0 penalties, first time in 70 years. Love it.
Love to see it.
Yep.
No bias in the refs at all. What?
No, none. Yeah. We love it anyway. We're hanging around in the lobby for a little bit. We'll see.
Yeah, hopefully.
What, if any, strategy is being talked, that looks like a bit in. Reverse sweep. We'd like to see the reverse sweep, the predictions. If you'd like to lock that in. I'm not sure if that appears on your end yet. But when it does, see you in a minute and a half or whatever the delay is on this game. I think it is. Yeah, it is. You guys have voted on that, right?
Yeah.
The reverse sweep would be good to see. I do think it is possible. We need to see. I think we need to see chemistry. Is the difference here? And as Marvel Rivals goes, we need to see ult usage be at an all-time high to get this reverse sweep here.
True. The Vandals definitely had flashes that game. I think a lot of the team fights they did end up winning was from one of the duelist picks, either Namor or Hela. So I did really like to see the improvement from the duelist role on the side of the Vandals.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot better than map number 1. They have just been keeping that triple support. I don't know if that's because we have a lot of support mains, or if that's just because we want to do that. But
I wouldn't be much help on this team. We go quadruple support.
And Adam,
if you planned your entire game plan around that, Adam, right? If you had like an Adam DPS and if you had like 2 DPS healers, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not going to work in Ignite or anything. But you could have some fun with that in a quick match.
True.
You could get that to work, like 2 DPS oriented and just go 2 tanks. You could have some fun with that. Of course, the day I see 4 supports in a random lobby is the day pigs fly. Right?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Let's go back.
You're lucky to get 1, and that's
Let's
you.
go back. Yeah, it's always me. Yeah. Let's go back to 5 DPS and then just the lone healer, me. Whenever that happens, my favorite line is somebody go heal or I switch to DPS too, and it works every time. Someone always has a Jeff or an invisible woman in their back pocket.
Yeah, you always have to. If you don't have a support in your back pocket, you're not a team player.
Yeah. I have a support in my front pocket.
Even I do, even though I hate support, but Cloak and Dagger and Rocket are my 2.
Maybe it's just the healer in me, right? Like when I started playing Battlefield, like Battlefield 1, I was the medic. Hey, I don't know, it's fun saving teammates. What can I say? Call me a good Samaritan.
You're a hero.
I'm a hero. That's it.
You're a hero.
But I like it for narcissistic reasons, though. It's like being the hero, being the the guy that saves the team, right?
Hey, thanks for saving my grandma crossing the street the other day.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Yep, 6'5", by the way. Not even close, unfortunately.
You flip it.
Yeah. Not even, dude.
Oh no! Oh gosh, I
don't real check.
We're live.
Hey, you're trying to go for the assist there. It didn't work.
Yeah, darn.
But yeah. Okay, so a little bit of talk around here for the final map. I do like the Spears. Bionic with a little head shake. Not too bad. Hey folks, how we doing? Reverse sweep all the way. I'm hyped. I am ready for it. Reverse sweep all the way. 28-3. Move aside. This is Marvel Rivals.
Brawler, my beloved. Oh, is Brawler in the chat? Or is he on camp? Oh, is that Brawler in the bottom right? I think it is.
I think that is, yes.
That might be Brawler.
Is that Brawler?
Brawler was on the team, like the makeshift team last year when we did ladder matches.
Our militia that we put
he
together.
was good. Yeah, he was like Grandmaster Celestial, so I wonder why he's not on the team. But
yep, we are back in. Maybe he just wants to watch. He's doing all right. He's doing that pretty well. We are back in, and there we go. Let's see how he goes. I love the chat. Love the friendly talk. We don't see that in every game we play. Shout out to who we played last week in Rainbow Six.
I don't want to see Idaho ban Cloak and Dagger right away. That is not the biggest threat.
Yeah. And I really don't think that that's going to make a difference at this point. Okay, Namor, that's all right.
Okay, yeah. I mean, after that game, it makes sense.
Namor was very effective, but this could be a case of stats. I would like to see a fly comp, though, if you ban Namor, right? Because, Namor is the ultimate fly counter. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I imagine.
I mean, we have an Ultron player.
Yeah, Ultron will stay unless Ultron's banned. I can't imagine the Yellow Jackets go for the Ultron.
Man, Yellow Jackets really do not want to see Emma Frost at all costs.
It's working too. They did their homework and it's working. Because that was the difference for the Idaho team against Michigan. Okay, they'll protect Strange. Ooh,
okay,
boy.
so Idaho, you need to ban Magneto.
Yes.
You need to.
Although,
wait, Idaho banned Moon Knight of their own, and Bionic was hovering on it. Okay.
Well, the Yonk of Moon Knight, and obviously the ult, but every other ways, the Yonk of Moon Knight can get behind the shield if it's thrown right. If it's used effect, I guess you're blocking it, whatever. If you get the right angle, you know what I mean, right? Okay, they'll ban Magic. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess for domination, they see it's domination, and they want to get that specific comp out. But as we've seen, Randolph Macon is running multiple comps. They did, well, not like, strategy comps, but they're using different heroes, I should say. They didn't need...
a Groot ban. Oh, boy. Man, Emma Frost and Groot, that's like our two main vanguards. Yeah. So I am curious to see what Vandals are
interesting, though, they'll keep Cloak and Dagger. So maybe Idaho did their homework and Cloak and Dagger was the weapon, but... They're seeing now that that's not the biggest priority here. Yeah. See on the save.
We'll probably see a Doctor Strange from Idaho.
Doctor Strange save, you'd say?
Well, Doctor Strange has already been saved.
Oh, save. Oh, you'll see. Oh, like you mean.
On
that's
their
right.
team. Yeah.
It's like he already was saved.
Okay,
yeah.
Ultron being saved once again.
Fine with that.
And what's going to be the last pick for Idaho? I would like to see a Magneto. A Venom.
Venom. Okay, interesting. Yeah, as we discussed, that was probably the least effective part. But I guess the poke and anti-dive is what they want to go against.
Yeah,
fair point.
They went heavy for the anti-dive there. They want to keep those supports nice and healthy, which is pretty smart because they have had problems with the dive.
They'll take out Iron Man.
Yeah, they do not want.
That's probably just a preferential. Idaho did pull out Iron Man for a little bit. Against Michigan, but it didn't do all that much.
Okay, so Vandals, that's why they didn't ban Magneto, is because they wanted
Are they going double shield as well? This could be a grind.
Okay, yeah, triple support,
if that
two shields, and then Moon Knight. Oh, a Psylocke for dive for Randolph Macon College here. Oh, I love Psylocke, actually. Psylocke's one of my favorite
I don't like Psylocke. Psylocke is very annoying. And
yeah, true.
Very
a good Psylocke just like goes in there, gets a pick, gets out, and doesn't die.
It has been the DPS that has been the biggest factor. Not that there's been like a lone factor in this Randolph Macon team. But it's been DPS that has kind of been the huge factor, both stat-wise and, just through the map. It's interesting that they're changing it. They didn't really need to. Maybe someone just wants to play Psylocke.
I mean, the Magic was banned, so I think they just wanted to play a dive character.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
We'll see. And, of course, Magneto staying away. And, again, as you see a lot of tanks do, Magneto has been sneaky but has been good. Now, if I'm aggressive and I know that the two maps have gone incredibly well for us, I might not go Magneto because Magneto is great if you need to protect, right? There's been too much protection needed from the main assets, the tanks maybe, but...
True. Yes. And there's also a mag on both teams, so that is a good counter for both of the Cloak and Daggers.
Yeah, it's Strange and Mag, the Vanguards on both sides, so we're going to see a lot of shields here. Interesting.
A lot of shields, a lot of bubbles.
Yeah, no dives happening quite yet. But imagine Psylocke just biding time for that.
Yeah, Doctor Strange really getting on in there.
Good job getting that Ankh out of there. Underrated part, especially
Yeah,
when you're going against
W teammate,
Midnight.
W teammate.
W teammate, W teammate.
Oh,
Yep.
Toxic Ray does a good job on getting out and not dying right there. Good survival instincts. But
Roll.
okay, they haven't fully captured point. Now
There
they
it
do
goes.
finally capture point. So Randolph Macon does have point right here, and the Doctor Strange ult comes in,
That
gets
is
two supports.
not good.
Bionic Break goes down as well, and the rest of Vandals
And yeah,
go
Magneto
down.
will go down quickly soon.
That
here.
was such a good
that
Doctor
was a
Strange.
great time.
He got the ult so fast.
Man, and I mean, okay, and shout out to just the perfect timing for that. Everyone was bunched up, and Strange knew that, so picked the perfect time. There's still 3 ults, and that was a team wipe. Man, you'd love to see that. Let's see.
Yeah, that was just a lot more damage on the side of Randolph Macon right there. That's
That was
why
just- that
they
was-
got those ults
It was
so
absolutely
fast.
disgusting. Now 4 ults even. Yeah, we're waiting the bars there.
Hey, Midnight
Rocket will
has
have-
his,
yep.
but he always has his, so.
Yeah, Zombie Man Rocket will have it in a little bit too.
well, oh my gosh,
Oh my
Psylocke
goodness!
ults here, but one
Can't-
after this
can't get
might
anything,
die.
gonna have to go
Oh
away.
my god, gets out alive right there?
Yeah, well, I would say that's suspected. Knew that they had the shift, the dash away there. Just
but
knew they could get
they
out.
were at 13 HP. They just
That is
need to get
interesting
hit
that
one
nobody
time.
targeted them, but yeah. I think Luna was more involved with
I don't
staying
think
alive
they
too.
knew. Oh my gosh, Mac just
Oh my
didn't get
goodness.
any heals at all. Midnight ult gets Cloak and Dagger, so that's 1 support down for Randolph Macon. Oh, never mind, did get revived.
Oh man, Strange is going
Yeah,
up here. All right,
Strange is
Strange
being
is going
very
up.
aggro,
It's
and
working, too.
it is working.
here goes Luna.
Yeah, Idaho has a couple ults. Is that a Doctor Strange portal? That I saw right there. Oh,
What was that? Gosh, it's not being
Oh.
used if so. Okay, there's
Yeah.
4 ults, so Idaho's maybe gonna want to do something to try and cap. Honestly, I would just
okay.
say that.
Here's a support ult, counter support ult to
Yeah, that's not.
Cloak
I don't know
and
about that.
Dagger
Okay.
squared.
Get something there and get stunned away.
Yeah, good counter
The
ult
ults
from
are the
PC
ults.
Bats.
Everything's going out.
It is overtime. Vandals really need to capture this point. Oh my gosh, I don't
If they
know
want
what
to have this objective,
happened there.
a
Oh,
little-
good Psylocke
oh.
ult does so much damage, and that timer's gonna go down, and that is capture point number 1.
So Idaho kind of popped all the ults at once while, you know, you kind of have to counter ult some if you have it. But I do respect Psylocke waited until the support ults were out.
Yeah.
And we're just not seeing that type of flexibility from Idaho. But on the Yellow Jacket side, that was a great move just to wait, stay calm. My team's still fine, right? They lost a couple, but I'm going to acknowledge that, and I'm going to go in and just finish it off with that ult. And that'll take the objective with just 1 ult remaining on each side.
Yeah, that's another thing about duelist ults is you don't want to use it while there's a support ult, but you also don't really want to use it if you know they have a support ult. You want to try and bait out those support ults before you use it for the most value, but sometimes you want to use it to get the support ult out the way for another one of your teammates to ult. I saw that out of Randolph right there. Very good job. That Psylocke ult is what won them the round at the end there.
Absolutely. I feel like they didn't have the numbers. No, I believe, what was it, 4v3 there for a second? But no, the ult just picked it off quickly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want. Yeah, just amazing usage we're seeing out of this team. They lost 3-0 last time around.
Yeah, so that team must be very
Williamson,
good there.
man,
against-
Williamson's
yeah,
going to be a
Williamson.
fun matchup.
Yeah. But, oh my gosh, that Doctor Strange on the side
What
of
a
Randolph
quickly.
is just...
This is Big G, who was Emma
Being
Frost the
such a
last time
harasser.
around. It's good that Big G's staying on Tang. Is this a 2-2-2 SD?
Wow, already a support ult out from the Vandals. There is also a Midnight ult. Doesn't find any value either. And Midnight goes down. Toxic Ray goes down. 4 Vandals remaining trying to do something, but Psylocke gets a pick. PC Bats is like, oh no!
Oh, man.
I want to live!
Yeah, just shred that HP up, zombie man. Eat your heart out. All right, okay, get some heals. All right, you're good. Okay, we're good. Magneto's good. Getting healed by Miss Woman too.
Yeah, Vandals need to get a team kill or
Idaho,
like
I'd
they
like a
need
pick.
to
I'd
start
like
to
something. They're
make
down-
something happen.
Yeah, they're down on ults too, which is
Okay, if this Doctor Strange ult is big, this could allow for the tables to turn. Okay, early support ult from Rocket. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of that one. Might just have been for damage. Bionic Break gets picked off. Support ult to counteract that Psylocke ult,
Nice.
but Cloak and Dagger still goes down,
get to that med pack.
even though there was a support
not.
ult. That sucks.
Man, the shield placement's good. Didn't even need to use the med pack there. You're loving this. Just a cohesive unit. It's fun to watch.
Yeah,
Well-oiled
already
machine.
60%. Oh, mysticism is Jeff.
Nope.
I didn't even notice that,
Caught
but
that easily.
yeah,
Decent idea.
It's
Would have
hard
probably would have wanted a little more on point there, but at this point, yeah, maybe start throwing them out. We're at 70% on the cap, and it hasn't been particularly close to a recap yet. They want this reverse sweep. They're gonna have to do something.
okay, support ult to
Support
counter
ult.
Midnight ult, and
Okay,
a little bit
maybe
late
didn't recognize the
of
support ult. Yeah,
mag ult.
yeah,
Right
a little
there.
late. Maybe didn't see the idea. There weren't really any ults to counter that either.
And
they're
it
getting
is
pushed away. There goes
90%
mysticism.
here, and the Vandals
Strange will go down.
are
Nice.
going down. Someone needs to try and sneak on the side of Vandals, but
Two left.
no
not
one's
gonna
alive
happen.
to do so.
Yeah, great push to finish it. That'll be it. As soon as we get to 100 there. Great I didn't even need that. Bam.
And
Great picks there. And just doing that. Yeah, that was ults were great there, but ults weren't really needed. That was not what you want to do when you're going for a reverse sweep. Randolph Macon's going to take this one in pretty good fashion.
Yeah, pretty good fashion indeed. We see the Mag being MVP has 0 deaths, by the way.
0 death. Wow, that's insane. Yeah, they just had everything working there. I would want definitely domination is their strength, and they're using that comp to a perfect advantage. That triple support is insane. Oh my goodness, there were 3 kills the entire match on the Idaho side. Wow, you love that survivability. We saw that was a lot of survivability on the Randolph Macon side, and you love to see it. Well, we'll look forward to see what they can do for the rest of the year. The Idaho Vandals Marvel Rivals team will fall to 0-2 on the season. Meanwhile, Randolph Macon will start a decent start at 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can make sure to come back next week, next Wednesday, for the next Marvel Rivals match, which is up against...
excuse me, I was
gosh,
gonna go.
great for getting rid of the page. Okay.
Let's go. What I want to do before first. That Michigan team we played last week, we wanted to check on them again. They lost 0-3 to Wilson College the time around. We're seeing a lot of 0-3s in this league. We'll have to check around and see if that's just how it works sometimes or not.
I think it kind of is, because it's just a teamwork-based
teamwork
game,
based, and you can lose momentum pretty quickly in Marvel Rivals. It's always just the little things that impact it a lot, and those little things won't be on fire, unless you're on fire. Anyway, yes. It is. I always forget how to pronounce. It's the New York system. SUNY Poly MR is what it says. I forget exactly how we do it. It'll be one of the New York schools. We'll get a better pronunciation for you guys next week. But for now, it's the Idaho Vandals falling to 0-2 on the year. We hope we see you guys tomorrow for Rocket League and Friday for League of Legends. But for us in the studio currently. Oh, scratch that. We got some replays for you first.
Oh, yes, before we go.
Let's not go too out here.
There was a couple good plays.
I'd love to see some replays here. I'd just love to break down the Randolph Macon just strategy on that side. All right, so and we're seeing the whole time, and just like last week, ults were what happens.
Yeah, there was so much value from those Doctor Strange ults on the side of Randolph, and that Psylocke actually was very
good,
nice.
Yes. Very good. I mean, the entire team was amazing. When you only get to, and they were both from supports too. So I mean, supports are usually going to be the first to target. I mean, hey, you can say that they targeted supports.
Yeah.
Then forgot to target everyone else.
True.
That's all right. that happens sometimes.
There we go. Highlight.
That happens. All right. But anyway, as I was going, once again, it's the Idaho Vandals falling to 0-2. Shout out to Randolph, Macon, Yellow Jackets. They'll go to 1-1 on the year. We hope to see you tomorrow and for the rest of our streams. But if not, anyway, thank you for supporting us. I am Undrafted, and
Radical.
we'll see you later.
See ya.
I
Bye.